I'm choosing you.
No. I want to know what percentage
50.
You're gonna cheat on
you
each
want.
other, but it's
50.
You
I'm
want
with
50-50?
50.
Yeah.
50-50 means there's no control.
No,
50-50
50 in
50-50
between,
balance,
the man
which
in the
means
middle
there's
of both
no one
of
can't
you.
say
What do you
anything
mean?
anymore.
What
They
do you
don't
mean?
understand.
No, so the 50. So the 50.
Yeah.
50-50.
50 for me.
If there's no
the
50-50 then.
for me is I'm okay with you having input like, oh, I don't think that outfits it.
That's
But
That's
it's
not
not
control.
okay.
That's advice.
Because reality means
But
for
he's
everyone.
saying that he's having control over
No,
the
but he's
outfits
saying the-
though.
Wait, hold on. One second. This is why I want to structure this question so
Alright,
there's no
cool.
there's a
But
quick
you
answer.
have to listen.
100%
understand.
control
Yeah.
is what Cron's on. 0%
Allegedly.
control, allegedly, is what I'm on. You can't pick 50%. What percent would you like in your ideal relationship? Let's start with you.
Exactly what she said, 50-50.
I just said you can't pick 50.
What?
So 50 is balanced.
The reason why you can't pick 50.
Or it's 0.
It's basically like your man can tell you
You might
stuff,
have 10%
or your
more than
man.
me.
Yeah, my man can tell me
What's
stuff,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, but
What can I do
like
with
out
the
of 10
10%?
times, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, no, I need to know this 10%. So you're saying not 50-50 because you don't understand it, but 50-50 means there's no control.
yeah, that's 0.
Yeah, they don't understand that one, yeah?
They don't
yeah,
get
they
that.
don't understand that one.
That's
But
the
don't worry. So you said 60%. So
60%
I'm 10%
control.
more than you. So what can I do with my 10%?
To your man.
Talk to me about this 10%.
Or to you.
No,
Oh,
what can I
are
do
you
with my
saying
10%?
that it's there's 100% to share between
Don't
both
know if
of
I
us?
need to
No,
finish
you're
10% out
not
the window,
getting it.
guys.
This is mad. I can't believe it.
Which 10%?
Look,
I feel
100%
like I'm
you're
fair
follow.
Trust the men. Like,
Follow. Basically, right. 100% control means your man controls everything you do. You got no say.
Yeah.
0% control means you're free. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? To make your own choices, but obviously you got to deal with the
Every like on Snapchat,
Do you get what I'm saying?
every blood.
Yeah.
But remember, 50-50 means basically no one can't tell anyone nothing. There's no one's word is more than. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
so basically,
we're equal.
We're
50-50 is
equal.
equal.
50-50 is equal, which means no one
Half
can
of
tell each other
100,
nothing.
I'll have
yeah?
half 100,
So
equal.
let's
Two halves
say
make a whole.
let's say
What are we
60,
doing
70 means your man can tell you certain things,
Yeah.
but he can't tell you everything.
Yeah.
And then
I don't want
30% would mean like your man can't really tell you too much, but you're taking into consideration what he's saying. Do you get what I'm saying?
Kind of, yeah.
So where do you want it to be?
I don't mind the
Why
man
do you
having
think
an
to gain
input.
this
I don't
50?
mind
So,
the
so he
input.
can tell you that
He
you
can
can't
tell
do
me
He's got 50.
certain things.
If it
I've got to
makes
do
sense
best
in my
to get
head,
my 50.
if he can explain it to me and it makes sense, then I can get behind
What if it doesn't make
What
sense?
if nothing? Yeah, what
Then
if
I
it
need him
doesn't?
to keep explaining it because I'm
that's
clearly
too much.
slow.
That's too
No,
much.
no,
You're gonna pretend
no,
you don't
no,
understand.
because if you want me to understand where you're coming from, I can't
What
blindly
if I don't want
follow.
you to understand?
can't-
I want you to
that's
hurry
the
up
key.
and do.
That's the key.
Because
That's
when
why
there's a
I need
fight,
to
the
make
fire
sense
marshals
so
don't
that I
need you
can
to
follow.
understand.
One second.
Blindly
Follow
follow.
instructions.
Fire
wait,
marshal,
can I say
fire marshal.
something? Can I say
You said you
something?
can't blindly
Wait
follow.
there.
Wait, you
No.
can't
Can I say
blindly
something?
follow.
That's why I need him to
You
explain
can't blindly
it.
follow.
Wait, one
Yeah.
second. Let me
Because you might not be able to
I
understand.
got this.
That's why
No,
there might be
can I just
another
talk to
way
her
to
as a
say it.
woman?
Just
Woman
like I
to
didn't
woman.
understand how you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
the
you speak to
100%
her.
before.
Tell her
The
about
way you
following
reworded
instructions
it, I
and how
understood
important
it the
it is to follow
second time. That's all I'm saying.
Me.
When you don't
But
know
if we
nothing,
put
why
ourselves, look at it as a woman and think about who we're actually going to choose as a partner. So us in a relationship, we're going to hope that we choose
No
the
one.
best partner, which means if he's making a
Glass
decision
bottle.
for us, we're going to trust his judgment because we've chosen him as a partner, as our man, as our leader, which
return
is
to
what
the
they are.
bottle.
Do you get what I mean? So it's not
Kids
that
having sports
I wouldn't
day.
pick somebody
Whatever.
like Chronic. 'Cause
Super
he
controlling.
sounds like he's a bit crazy. Do you get what I'm saying?
A
But
little bit.
the person that I would choose to be my partner, I would trust in his judgment and his leadership.
But
Do you get what I mean?
So wait a minute.
So
Hold on.
where I would
Hold on.
give the
Wait, wait,
100.
you're not
but
getting a lot.
You have
Hold
to
on.
kind of build up to that point where you 100% can say, you know what, I don't have to think.
Yeah, you'd
and
you'd
let him.
build up to
So
it.
it
Yeah, you'd
comes
build up
with
to it.
explanation at the beginning stage. You need to explain
Hold on,
it so it
hold on.
makes sense.
Hold on.
But
I
Listen,
can't blindly follow
listen.
unless you
One
you're
second.
worth
Chill
following.
out for a second.
Certain things
As
might
a
not
leader,
make sense
one
to you.
second. Because as a man, as
Some
a
things,
leader,
then yeah, I can
as
hear that.
a
I
man,
hear that.
as a leader, as the teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes not every student is going to understand straight away. The key to understanding is listening. You cannot understand when you're teaching, when you're talking. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is this. When you're a leader, and I'm talking, and they're not the position of this 50-50 holding hands to open the fridge thing. No, a leader, where me, you, and Boya. Everyone, I'm saying, so I forget you understanding. I'm the fire marshal now. I just need you to follow instructions. Yeah, so if you can't follow instructions, we will never be able to be together. Because there's going to be times when I'm going to have to tell you something and you're not going to understand it, but you're still going to have to do it. You're still going to have to do it. Because when you have a kid, you don't know what you're doing, but you still have to do it. And you're going to have to follow instructions on how to do it.
For real.
It's just something you have to learn.
You can't
So then-
always have to understand. Just for like example,
Yeah.
shots are flying, you don't see it, we say duck. You want to
Yeah.
explain.
I'm not gonna be like,
But I'm just
what?
saying-
Like,
yeah,
of
but you-
course, I'm not
yeah,
that
but-
stupid.
No, but
But-
it's basically
hold on,
no.
hold
Wait
on.
there,
No,
wait
something
a
makes
second.
sense.
So you see with
No,
what they're
sometimes
saying.
it won't make
See
sense.
with
It won't
how
make
they're
sense
saying-
though.
see-
You might
see-
not hear it. You know what I'm saying to
Imagine,
you?
no,
So we're
wait,
told to
just
do
wait,
something.
wait a
So
minute.
then let me-
You might say, I'm going to this party, and your man says, don't go there. But to you, it seems like he's just controlling
I
you
wanna say
and
why.
stopping you from...
These times
But
you
he doesn't
know
wanna
there's
even tell
man
you why,
over there
because he
tonight
might know
because
that
them
this
man are
man's
going
and
and
that man's going and these
So
men
why
don't
can't
go.
he trust me to say
Because
there's
you don't-
people I don't
because
need you to be
sometimes-
around
because
them?
you-
And he
sometimes-
says,
sometimes-
okay.
Because I don't know you like that. I tell you what.
A long way.
but
No,
listen,
but
Because
do you get what I mean?
because
He doesn't.
get
You know what it is?
because-
Hang on, wait there.
just
Wait
like
a
what you
minute.
said, just
If he's telling you everything that's going on the streets, he's actually a bitch. Why are you
hold on.
talking
All,
about?
you
Hold
don't
on,
need
hold
to
on.
give me the ins and outs. First of all, I don't
like
deal
her.
with guys that are on
I
the
like
streets,
her.
so
She-
that's not
she-
even...
she-
No, no, she's from Brum. She's from Brum.
That's
She's
the
from
difference.
Brum.
That's the difference.
She's from Brum. She's from Brum. She's from Brum.
You would
She's from
choose
Birmingham.
like
She's
that.
heavy.
You would
Big up,
choose
big
like
up,
that.
big up.
But
She's
then
from
at what
Birmingham. That's why she
at
knows.
what point do
Because
you
over there it's
decide
real.
that
Gunsmoke
you
type.
can
Yeah,
it's
find
real,
your
it's
family?
real.
Because that doesn't come straight
So
away.
that's see. So
And
that's
this is what I'm trying to get to with him, but we've not reached that part of the
But listen
conversation.
though.
I think for me personally, I would listen to what it is that my man's saying. But you see, if it seems like it's controlling and there's no end to it, like say he tells you to go, he tells you don't go to the party. You don't go to the party. Your friend calls you. Oh my God, you won't believe what happened. He got locked off. This shot got let off. Da, da, da. Okay, that's why he told me don't go. I'm gonna trust the judgment even more. But you see, if you keep telling me, and over time it doesn't make sense, I'm just gonna leave you because now you're.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one
Do you get
better.
what I'm saying?
I'll give you a way simpler one.
hear you.
I'll give you a way simpler one. Go to the petrol station, buy this thing, this engine injector, pull it in your petrol tank now. You got no idea what I've just said, but you know you need
What?
to do it.
Why are you gonna say
What did you
now
say?
at the end like that? That's a bit cheeky.
What do you mean? You
though.
need
Like,
to
what
do
did
it
you,
now.
no, what
Yo,
did you
just
say?
do that,
I'm
do
not
Go
that.
to the
used
petrol
All right,
station.
Hard
babe,
work.
I can
Hold
do it,
on.
I can do it.
You're
Go,
hard work.
hold on. Go to
Why
the
can't you
petrol.
just speak nicely
You're
to me?
hard
I'm a
work.
woman.
You're
You
moving
guys
mad.
want a
She's- I
feminine
told you
woman,
she
but
don't
want
know.
to
I
speak
can't chat to her.
nicely.
What you
She's
don't want
bugging
is
out.
to be with someone that's
That's
just
an idiot.
constantly
Yeah.
teaching.
Certain-
But see, as man, we ain't got time for that.
Ain't
Because
got
there's a
time
woman
for
out
that.
there who doesn't do all that. So then you can just get to the bits we need to get to and we can progress. But if I'm teaching you stuff that's basic stuff, this is basic.
Follow instructions.
But but the thing is, it's not the instruction was basic. It's that your ability to follow instructions.
That's what I'm
Hold on, hold on.
Is the
Let's flip
problem.
it. Let's flip it.
Because you're fighting.
Yeah. Man,
You'll be
resistance,
fighting the
resistance.
lightest thing. I'm trying to save your life.
That's
You're fighting.
what you said.
You're fighting.
You're
That's what I
bugging
just
out.
said.
Boy,
You're bugging out.
take yourself
You're
in
bugging
there.
out. No. You're bugging
No.
out.
No.
No. Hold on. What's it? Hold on. Let me flip it. Yeah. Have you got utes?
No.
All right. Let's watch this. Watch this. You got a ute, yeah? You're giving it to your brother or your brother to do something. Listen, change the nappy, put this nappy rash cream on him, make sure the ointments, put it back on. He don't need to ask why, you know. Man don't need to ask why. Take the formula, put 3 scoops in the water, mix it up, put it on for this time. Man don't need to know why. Just follow the damn instructions.